from Jimmy Neutron, but it's okay. I filmed this video about two times. The first time I filmed it, and the second time, it was a time. When you're supposed to do something, you're gonna get fought from all sides. I didn't think that this made sense. Like, to me, it makes complete sense, but I don't know if it makes sense to anyone else. If this only reaches one person, it's a win. It's a win. So, hey guys, welcome back. I'm probably making all this noise. Let me chill. I got my papers. I got my Bible. Let me chill. Hey guys. I hope you guys are doing well. I haven't done a sit down vid in a minute, like Bible study sit down, little whatever you want to call it. I'm just talking, a little like share a little tiny getting a word. I don't know, whatever you'd like to call this video, that's what you want to call it. That's what it is. Okay. So, as you can see by the thumbnail and the title, today we're going to be discussing the Delulu is the Solulu trend. We're going to be addressing the elephant in the room. It's no elephant in the room. The trend. What is Delulu is Delulu is the Solulu. Delusion is the solution. That's basically what it means. But as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, Delulu is not the Solulu. Okay. So last summer, I was a little silly. And at first it was a little joke. Oh my gosh, like, be delusional. Don't live in the reality. Create your own reality, basically. Dangerous. 10 out of 10, would not recommend. Like, at first it was like, LOL, I was with my friends. LOL, Delulu. But then it started having me really question what was real, what was fake, what God was actually saying to me, and what I thought was God. Like, it's really dangerous. It really is. Now, not gonna say too much on my last summer, because that was crazy. However, I am just gonna say my stance and what the Lord. Sorry, I'm getting messages. Let me go ahead and turn this off, because we don't need no distractions. Sorry. If you know, you know. Okay. Yeah, so I want to share what the Lord revealed to me about it, and I'm screaming. Let me chill. Okay, a little bit of what the Lord revealed to me, and all of that jazz. So, what does it mean? What does Delulu mean? Delulu means delusion. And Solulu means solution. So, let's get into the definitions. I'm going to put them on the screen, too. So, okay. Delusion. This is Google, by the way. This is Google. A belief or altered reality that is persistently held despite evidence or agreement to the contrary. It also means a false belief or judgment about external reality. So, while we're all Delulu, I'm just gonna not focus on that, and I'm just gonna focus on this. Basically, you focus on what you want to focus on. Practically, essentially, is now. Don't get me wrong. It is okay to see the good in all things. See the good in all things. If your car broke down, well, thank God that my car broke down, because he could have been keeping me from an accident up ahead. Thank God that I woke up late. That's seeing the good. However, okay. Essentially the trend is when you see certain things that are red flags or bad, and you act like it's not real, only focusing on the good, which, like I just said, there's nothing wrong with focusing on the good, but it's the way you do it. Or you make up random things in your head, causing you to think it's real, but it's not. So you're basically creating a false reality. So the example that I used in the other video that I didn't think made sense. This pen is green. This is a green pen. It writes green. It looks green. But because it has silver on it, instead of me, if I were being Delulu, this is just an example, and I hope it makes sense, and I hope this whole video makes sense, because, like, it makes perfectly good sense to me. I don't know. Because it has silver, I'm going to say this pen is silver. Yes, the pen has silver. It does. It has silver words. It has a silver thing, and the little thing is silver. But this pen is green. But I'm going to say it's silver. So the more I say, this is silver, like, what? This is silver. This is a silver pen. Then I'm going to be like, is this a silver pen? Like, is this actually a silver pen? Basically, it's giving in a garden when the Lord told them, don't touch that tree. Don't touch the tree of knowledge. You can have all the trees. You can have everything else except for that tree of knowledge of good and evil. Don't touch that tree. I'm giving you the whole garden. I think my mama here. Sorry. I'm giving you the whole garden. Just don't touch that tree. That one tree. Then the serpent come in. Did he say that? Is that what he said? And now you like, is that what he said? I mean, he did say don't touch it. He said don't touch it, but did he say really? Like, did he mean don't touch it for that day? Or did he mean, I think he meant don't touch it for that day, you know. Instead of knowing this is a green pen, it writes green. Yes, it has silver, but this is a green pen. I can have all the trees in the garden except for that one tree, so I'm not going to have that tree because God said do not touch that tree. So I'm not going to touch that tree. I'm not touching that tree. I hope that made sense, but because that was off the dome. But I hope that made sense. But basically, being delusional is giving serpent in the garden. It's giving. So when you're being delusional, when you're in Delulu world, your mind is not sound, and that's one thing that God really was pushing. Your mind is not sound. Let's get our Bibles out. 2 Timothy 1:7 says, "For God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." When you have a sound mind, there's no confusion. There's no confusion. There is no... Did God say that? Is this pen green? This pen's green. God said don't touch that tree, so I'm not touching it. You know. So when you're being all delulu, you're like, I mean, they did say at this time around on the Tuesday. So basically that means, you know, blah blah blah. No, it don't. Be in the now. Be in the reality. When your mind is sound, you have discernment. When you're being delulu, there's no discernment there. There's no discernment. You're in a false reality. And that is that's so dangerous. The amount of repentance I have had to do is crazy. And this could be like, Asia, you're just dipping too deep in it. Like, you're going too deep. All of these trends are not for us, y'all. Like, delusion. The definition of delusion alone is scary. Creating a false belief or judgment about external reality a belief or altered reality that is persistently held despite evidence or agreement to the contrary. Despite evidence that this is a green pen, you just see the silver and you are saying that this is a silver pen. That's scary. Like, despite God said this, you are, I don't know. It's not funny. Like, it's actually scary. Now, I'm not going to say my business, because I don't want to say my business on here. But being in that mindset is, like, really scary. Like, you're, like, literally questioning, is this from God? Or is this just me? Or it's just the enemy? Like, anyways, let's keep going. Sound mind. Where my concordance at? And you know, I probably don't eat. Okay, I'm back. 8085 in the concordant sound. Shama, to hear intelligently, often with implication of attention, obedience, to tell, attentively call, gather together, carefully, certainly consent, consider to be content, declare, diligently discern, give ear, to let, make, to hear, indeed listen, make noise, obedient, obey, perceive, proclaim, publish, regard, report, shew forth, make a sound, surely tell, understand whatsoever hearing witness. Okay, the ones that stuck out to me was perceive and discern. Another definition of sound, and I hope you guys don't hear the laundry. I'm doing laundry. Is to prostrate oneself, fall down. So when you prostrate oneself, when you fall down, when you land, you're praying to the Lord. When you being Delulu, you're not praying. You're not in your prayer closet. I know I wasn't in my prayer closet when I was being Delulu. So when you're Delulu, like I said, your mind is not sound. I hope y'all don't hear the laundry, because I think y'all do hear the laundry, but it's okay. Your mind is not sound. Like, your mind, that's just the biggest, not the issue. The biggest thing about Delulu is not the Solulu, your mind is not sound. God said, well, God didn't say, God said, 2 Timothy 1:7 says, for God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and of a sound mind. He gave us a sound mind. We're rejecting what God gave us when we're being Delulu, because you can't discern, you can't perceive, and you're not praying when you're being Delulu. So that's a little snippet I wanted to share. It's really small, like, it's not like super elaborate. It's just a little small little nugget. Another thing that I wrote down on my other paper. Oh, questions to ask yourself. I thank God for this. Okay, let me go back. Let me explain a little bit more. How does 2 Timothy 1:7 tie in with the trend Delulu? When you're in that state of mind, because it's almost a mindset, you are not seeking the Lord. At least I wasn't. Your mind is running rampant. You're confused. Confusion is not from God. Anxious, and whatever else comes with that mindset. So, questions to ask yourself. Why do I feel the need or want to be delusional? What am I gaining from being delusional? From believing a false reality? Why is it so hard for me to accept the reality of things? What am I running away from? Those are questions that I had to ask myself. And yeah, they're hard, but you gotta ask yourself hard questions. We gotta be for real, y'all. We gotta be for real. The Lord's coming back. I say this at almost every video. The Lord's coming back. We know that. We can't be hopping into these Gen Z trends thinking, oh my gosh, so funny, because delusional is like really a scary topic. Like, it's really not funny. Like, we need to be for real. Be in the reality, be in the now. Discernment. Okay? Anyways, guys, I hope you got something from this little short vid. If not, then oh well. I have to be obedient. So, I hope you guys have a grand day, night, morning, whatever, whenever you're watching this, whenever I upload. Yeah. Sorry if I was so loud. I don't know why I have so much energy right now. But, yeah, Jesus loves you. Gotta go. This is kind of, I don't like ending vids because it's kind of embarrassing, so bye.